All right, guys, this is the last question, question number 17 from the benchmark packet. And this one is a range domain question. Actually, it's just range. But they're saying the range of the function absolute value of x plus 3 minus 5 is equal to, now, first of all, you should see it's a function. So the first thing that should pop into your head is, I can graph this. All right. Now, that's the first thing. Second thing, though, you got to know which one you're looking for. Are you looking for the x values or are you looking for the y values? Which one are you looking for? So over to the right, that little mnemonic, HORI. We can get rid of the W. H stands for horizontal. You know that HORs do their job horizontally. Output. So O stands for output. Range, the R stands for range, and the Y stands for Y values. So what I would do if I were you guys is the first thing I would write on my paper is HORI. Like when you take the exam, first thing you should do is put HORI on there, write these little words on there so that you know the difference and what you're looking for. In this case, we're looking for range, so we're looking for Y values. So let's go. So let's go. We're going to grab the calculator and we're going to graph this. So we're going to go here and we're going to press tab and then we're going to enter this. So absolute value, remember everything that we need is next to the book. So you grab the book next to the book and then we're going to put x plus 3, and then what do we got? We got minus 5. Then you press enter. Boom, there you go. So here is our function. It's an absolute value. We knew it was going to be a V, but right now we need the Y values. We need to know what the lowest Y value is. We need to know what the highest Y value is. Now, remember, if it's going off the screen, that means it's going up to a positive infinity in this case. Okay, so we know it doesn't stop here. It goes off. In fact, if we were to zoom out menu 44, we can see it's still going off the screen. So that's it. But now we need to know the lowest value, and we already know the highest value is going to be a positive infinity. So let's look at this. So how do we find this? We need the Y value. Well, we could do this. We could do menu 6. And in this case, we want the minimum. So we're going to start over here. We're going to pull, and it tells us that the vertex for this absolute value is at a -3, a -5. Now, that means that we want the Y value. We don't want the X value, we want the Y value. So the bottom of the graph starts at a -5 and it goes all the way to a positive infinity. So let's go over to our answers, and we've got 2 here. We've got both of these are choices. These 2 won't work because they're using the X value and we want Y values. So now let's see. What do we got here? Which one should we use? Well, let's take a closer look. Let's take a closer look at this. Well, you can see that the vertex of this absolute value is actually touching the output line -5. So we got to include that -5. So we got to have a bracket, not a parentheses. If there was an open circle here, then it would be this. But so the answer is number 1. Okay. So if you've forgotten how to do domain and range, you should go brush up on it because we're going to have at least one question that deals with domain and or range. Okay. That's it. I hope this has been helpful. I hope you guys have looked at some of these questions, especially the ones that you're struggling with. But that's it. I am going to stop this, and that's the final post.